It is time to tantalize your taste buds in Talbot County.
Restaurant Week is underway, and that means great deals and great food. Joining us today to talk about Restaurant Week is in Talbot County is Debbie Dodson, Director of the Talbot County Tourism Department. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Well, it's certainly a pleasure to be here. I hope that you find time on your calendar to come over and visit us during our Restaurant Week.
Yeah, tell us about that. How did it get started and why do you do it?
Talbot County has been well known for a premier dining destination, and the media has always considered us a great foodie destination. Seemed like a perfect time to find a way to celebrate the chefs and the great restaurants in Talbot County. So 3 years ago, we created our first Talbot County Restaurant Week.
How about it? Now, you've got quite a few towns in Talbot County, so how about we start with Oxford? What can you tell me about Oxford?
Oxford is a beautiful postcard picture-perfect town filled with great restaurants like the Robert Morris Inn, which just celebrated its 300th anniversary last year, and their executive chef, Mark Salter, was the chef at the Inn at Prairie Cabin for 17 years, and he and his partner bought it a couple of years ago, doing a great job, and we're happy to have them as part of Restaurant Week.
Wow.
Not far from Oxford is one of my favorite places, St. Michael's.
Now there's a happening town, St. Michael's, Maryland, a beautiful waterfront village filled again with great restaurants. The newest one, Theo's Steakhouse, is owned by Chris Agarabi, who owns Ava's Pizzeria and Akai Sushi. They're all right next door to one another, and this is a perfect time to go out and try Theo's Steakhouse. Great price, great food, perfect selection. Easton, again, another town filled with great restaurants. Banning's Tavern is the newest restaurant within the town of Easton. The executive chef and owner of that restaurant had a fine dining restaurant, took a little break, came back last year and opened Banning's Tavern.
All right, we're moving on to Trapp, one of the easternmost
Now, who would think
areas.
about fine dining in Trapp, Maryland? You know, basically it's Route 50 and you go through Trapp. Not a lot of commercialism as far as tourism, but Robert Mitchum owned a house in Trapp, Maryland, a farm actually, and this restaurant is in honor of him. It's a great steakhouse, and you can watch Robert Mitchum films and interviews throughout his career on television throughout the movie. Incredible place. People come from all over the world. They do no advertising, but he has still a huge fan base.
Yeah.
Okay, how about Tillman Island?
Tillman Island, Waterman's Village. Great seafood, as you can imagine, so fresh it's like the fish and the oysters and the crabs jump out of the bay onto the tables. Tillman Island is very well known for a fine dining restaurant on Tillman Island, and perfect time Restaurant Week to go and give that restaurant a try.
Yeah, we're talking about all the different places, all the different food. What about the deals? Tell us about the deals.
This is a good part of Restaurant Week. 2-course lunches, $20.12. 3-course dinners, $30.12. Great opportunity to try new restaurants that you think may be a little more than you're willing to pay on a normal night through the week, or a great time to go back and revisit those favorite restaurants that you haven't been to for a while.
How about that?
Now, with that price, what about tax, gratuity, drinks, things like that?
Those prices do not include tax, tip, or beverages.
Okay, so think about that too. All right, so to wrap up the week, the Talbot County Black and White Ball. Tell us about that.
This is a great time, so get out your black tie, grab a white gown or a black gown, come out and visit us. We're recreating Truman Capote's Black and White Ball, which was the party of the century back in 1966 at the Plaza Hotel. Anyone who was anywhere in the nation, like Frank Sinatra, the Kennedy families, were on the guest list. We have found our own little guest list for the Talbot County area. Great entertainment, a 9-piece orchestra in the Gold Room, Frank Sinatra in the Crystal Room, rock and roll music from 10 to 12, and most of the people are going out to dinner and then coming to the ball, which is 8 until midnight. Great evening, and it's all to raise money to help feed the hungry in Talbot County. The proceeds benefit 3 of our food banks.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun.
All right, so let's cover the event details real quick so that we know exactly what it is that's coming up. It's going to be Saturday, March 31st from 8 p.m. until midnight, right?
That's correct.
Includes participating restaurants?
Yes, it does. And the tickets for the black and white ball are $125 if you'd like to have a 3-course dinner beforehand, or $100 if you only want to come to the ball. And our restaurants are running their Restaurant Week specials all the way through the 31st. So great time to visit Talbot County.
Absolutely. And that was a lot of information. And of course, we'll have all that information on our website. Just go to delmarvalife.com and click on the show tab.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
And if you are taking part in Restaurant Week and possibly eat too much, don't worry, we've got you covered. Up next on Delmarva Life, we'll introduce you to 2 women who have lost nearly 200 pounds together.
Wow, we're going to share their fat blasting secrets. Delmarva Life, life at its best here on Delmarva.